What's going on, everybody? It's Monkey Farm. It is a new year and a new episode on the Hermitcraft server. Here we are. I have been doing some work in the new mob spawner. I'm going to show you guys that in a minute. One thing I want to remind you guys for the new year, everything seems to drop off on YouTube after New Year's, and people get busy and they go back to school or they go back to work and all that. So I just want to remind you, make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you're following my Twitter so you get notified when new videos come out, because YouTube doesn't tend to do a very good job of that. And make sure you thumb up the video if you enjoy it and all that stuff. So I need to head over. King Daddy is on the server. I'm gonna steal all his slime balls, but I'm gonna go pay him for it. Anyway, we are going to head up there and see if we can let him know so he doesn't think that somebody just took all his slime balls and bailed and was selfish and took everything from him. There he is. He is hanging out. Where did he go? There he is. Oh, he's working the Skelly farm, it looks like. Where is he? All right. All right. All right, cool deal. So we've made proper payment. Uh-oh. I just sent off a minecart. No big deal. All right, so we've made proper payment, even though the slime balls are free. I felt bad for taking all of them because I had taken a couple stacks before for the mob spawner over here. The slime blocks, you know, connecting a bunch of those together. I hope I have enough now. If I just paid him a diamond block for not enough. Do I even have... I don't have any left. Let's see. I only need a few more. I think I literally need 4. All right. Well, anyway, let's head over to the mob spawner, and I'll show you where I left off. I think you guys will like it, and hopefully we'll be able to build the kind of clock mechanism today. I'm not 100% sure how I want to do it, but what I want to do is be able to push the button, have the thing run for maybe, 8-10 seconds, something like that, long enough to make sure the mobs are pushed off all the pads, but then I just want it to shut off. I don't want it to run in perpetuity. Like I don't want to just turn it on and have it run and wash the mobs off and then run again and continue to run, because I want to make sure that people don't AFK and oh no, that's what I didn't want to do. Okay, that's hopefully all the I thought I had a sign here to keep the water from coming in. I'll leave that here. Alright, so what I did, I added another layer up here. So now we have 3 layers, and then I added 3 more on the other side. So we have 6 layers, 3 on each side, and I think, oh good, so I'm on the right level. Oh, I think we're going to be one. Nope, that is actually perfect. We needed 4 more slime blocks. We had just run out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, perfect. All right, so let's break this torch and break this and break that, and then we need to break that torch and hopefully see our way back. Oh, this is tough. This is tough swimming. Working out my swimming muscles. All right, we made it. So everything's dark in there. Everything's good. Now what I did over here is I ran a. This is the bottom level of the spawner. So I ran a thing over here. I basically ran out of redstone signal, so I inverted over here, and then it points into this block. So you can see that torch over there is on, and this torch over here is on. So we know that all of our levels are in the correct status. When they're all supposed to be pushing water off, they're all doing the same thing. And when I turn it on and the water shuts off, everything, all pads on both sides will be the same. And then basically I just did what I did on the other side is, vertical wired with the redstone torches over here, and then powered the block next to the pistons that push all the slime blocks down. And there we go. We have 6 layers, and we used relatively little redstone. Aside from the redstone torches, every other block, we just used this little row of redstone to connect the other side, and that's it. So not very expensive. Really, it was expensive for slime blocks, not for redstone. So if you happen to have a slime farm, it'll be much easier to make this than, wasting a bunch of redstone for, for other redstone intensive type of farms. So, all right. So anyway, it is almost dark. So why don't we flip this thing on or off? Actually, flip it off. Flip it off. We just flipped it off. So the water should actually be off now. We're going to start getting mobs spawning outside here, so it's not going to be very efficient that way. But if we can get... I see no mobs up there. Why are we getting no mobs? Did I leave a torch on up there or something? Or is it just dark out here and they're not going to spawn anywhere? Alright, let's flip this thing back on and see if we have any mobs up there. I didn't wait very long, so I don't know. Looks like there's a couple up there. Oh, there's a creeper. Exactly what we're looking for. Is that it? Couple more. Oh, all creepers. I like this farm. This is like a creeper farm. Sweet. Alright, so we only got 3. But we have, let's see, we have 5 people on the server, which means there are mobs spawning around all of them, which means less mobs for us. But that's cool. We have the bigger farm built now. We have more levels. And now what I want to do, I want to move the control panel over to this side, so I don't have to run up there every time. We need to put some redstone across here. And let's see, we'll leave this here, and we should probably put some hoppers just in case. I guess people will want to kind of put their, have the chests here and everything. Oh, I don't know if you caught that. Just missed it. We've had a couple zombies, skeletons. Uh-oh, baby zombie. Sounds like it's down here. Oh, chicken jockey. We didn't account for those, did we? One thing I think we need to do is we did have this zombie with this protection. Oh, he had feather falling. That's why he didn't die. So this zombie had feather falling, and he actually didn't die. And this is like at least 40 block drop. I think it's more than 40 blocks. So I guess I miscounted, or it's not that I did miscount it. It's that feather falling can really protect them for an extra, large amount of blocks. So I'm going to put a lava blade up there so that all the mobs going through, and the chicken jockeys won't make it either, just to make sure they die for sure. And I'm just going to throw all this stuff in here. The other thing I want to do is, if you guys remember my melon farm from my second world, that was one where I pushed a button, and the place where the melons were growing, the dirt would drop down for about 10 seconds, which would unblock water and let the water wash all the melons towards me. And then after about 8 or 10 seconds, the timer would be done and the blocks would go back up. And that's kind of what I want to do here. I would basically just want to push the button, have the water, push the mobs off for about 8 or 10 seconds, and then basically shut off after that and let new mobs spawn. All right, we're back, and I've cleared out a little area back here because we're going to need some room. We're going to make a little hopper timer. I don't remember specifically who or if anybody specific invented the hopper timer, or I don't know. So I don't really know, who to mention or anything. I didn't invent it, but I know a lot of people use it. I've used them in the past, but anyway, this has nothing to do with the hopper timer. The only reason I'm doing this is because I don't want to have any redstone visible on the side. So this is going to be kind of, the only reason I'm doing this is to send the signal back to this block. So really, this is the button. This is where the button should be, but I don't want to see this redstone from out here once we wall this off. That's the only reason, just in case you're wondering why the heck I'm doing that. So then we need some hoppers here. Let's put a hopper. I'm gonna have to dig out some more area behind here. Why don't I do that? The only way I remember how to build this is we need to power the side of this so that any blocks in here will not move, because hoppers, when they're powered, the blocks don't, they don't leave. So we've got that side taken care of. The other side, we want to switch off when we push the button. Sorry, let me rephrase that. We want this side to hold the items when this light turns off and these items are allowed to leave. So if I do that, we're going to start getting, we're not getting any blocks leaving, but we will in a second. Hopefully I'm not miffing this explanation too poorly, but so then we need something to shut this off. We need a comparator to shut this light off right here. So we're going to negative that puppy. By negative, I mean you're going to click it so the light's on, so it's like in reverse. And what else do we need to do? And then basically all we need to do is have a comparator coming out of this one to tell us when items are in here. And let's see. Oh, actually, I'm going to need a repeater coming out of here too, because a regular comparator isn't powered enough. Okay, so let's see if I can get this wired back up here. Okay, so our spawner is now on, unfortunately. But we can fix all that. We will fix that. Don't you worry, don't you worry. We need a repeater coming out of here. I don't think we need any delays on the repeaters. They're just there to hold the signal correctly. So, and then we need to power this up to, get out of here. You too. Oh, that's my ladder. Crud. The heck? It's all right. I can put the ladder back. Then we need, I got an idea. I got a better idea. Why don't we power this instead? All right, we'll do it that way. This is one of those yada 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 moments that I'm not explaining anything because I'm just rewiring, getting over to power this block. Okay, so I think 64 is a lot of time. I think if we want about 10 seconds, we could probably put like 15 blocks in here. That's probably about 10 seconds. I don't know exactly um, how long that is, but we can test it. Okay, so what we want to keep an eye on is this red light over here. We want to see how long this is powered. So basically all these items are transferring over at the moment. And then it's about to shut off, hopefully in a few seconds. Okay, shut off, and as you can hear, we're getting the mobs, whatever mobs were up there, dropping down. And that was it. So I'm curious if that was long enough. Basically, the entire time that that red light was on, the water was washing off the mobs from the pads. We don't have any mobs up there at the moment, so... but anyway, that is the timer. Like I said, you could have put the button here, but all this redstone on the sides would be visible, so I just kind of pushed it back a bit. Now we can block all this off. I'm probably going to change out all this stone and not have it be regular stone and everything. But anyway, you get the picture. So you push the button and mobs will fall, whatever mobs are up there, hopefully a lot of them. I'm going to go on a cave lighting spree, I think, as well. We need to put our ladder back here, don't we? So we can get up to the top. And this is all, I guess I can put a door here or something so that, And I think this is safe to block off. Yeah, so we're all sealed off there. Everything's cool. And okay, it looks like we have a couple mobs up there. Not very many, but we can push the button. And you know what? I'll put some glass in here so that we can keep an eye on it. It's kind of fun to like watch it. And then, there we go. Come on, we gotta have more than one. There we go. All right. Okay, then the light just shut off, and now the spawner is shut off. So yeah, that is cool. I like it. I like how it works. And we've gotten, surprisingly, we've gotten quite a bit of stuff. So you will have to push the button. It's not an AFK spawner. Technically, we could make this into, have it auto time, but like I said, I just don't want to. I don't want to cause any issues. Not like this is really lag intensive. I don't think it would cause any problems, but I guess doesn't matter either way. But that's how we have it for now. I'm gonna make the place. I'm gonna make the place a little prettier. In the meantime. And go on a cave lighting spree, like I said, to make sure as many caves are lit up as possible. That will guarantee we get a lot of mobs. That is the #1 thing you have to do. If you want your mob spawner to work, you have to light up literally like every cave. And especially in this mountain madness, or whatever this amplified thing is, all these big drops or overhangs, those are all dark, and those can get mobs in them during the day. And so, that can affect our mob rates as well, just, even if the caves are all lit up. So it all does have an effect on things. Looks like we don't have any mobs up there. So yeah, we're going to have to light up some caves a little bit better. I haven't really done much caving around this back area. I've done some mining over right underneath there. So that will definitely help as we improve the effectiveness of this spawner. But for now, no mobs. We're good. Yeah. All right, so that's the next step. And as I mentioned before, there's a reason why I wanted this mob spawner. It's because I want the gunpowder. And we're going to build something cool using gunpowder at some point. Probably, hopefully next episode. here. So you guys will definitely enjoy that one. I'm going to get some more coal. Why not? I just feel like it. And I should be using fortune because that would be a lot more helpful. This is going to get me XP, I guess. Anyway, that is what I'm doing now. Ooh, that's an Enderman. I want to kill him. That is my first reaction. Anyway, like I said, it's a new year. People are busy, but don't forget to check back. Don't forget to follow my Twitter so you're notified when I have videos. And don't forget to thumb it up if you liked it. And don't forget to do all of that stuff I just mentioned twice and every day and all day. So anyway, cool. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and we'll see you next time.